YouTube? Today we are reacting to the disturbing truth behind DDG and Halle Bailey. Now I heard what's been going on and stuff with the Halle Bailey situation, I think, where she was trying to, offer herself or something. And yeah, that shit's fucked up. And then apparently she was trying to offer her son or something to DDG. I don't know what's been going on, but yeah, we're about to react to this video. Now I ain't gonna lie, short intro because yeah, I'm tired, but yeah, nah. Let's get to the video though.
Year for that man DDG. We done seen him getting so much controversy in just these 6 months. And in the past few, he's basically been fighting for custody over his son.
Yeah, it really has not been a good year for this man, DDG. Apparently, his ass too was like, damn. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like it's been a mid-year for DDG. Like, he's had some ups and downs. Like, that Stream University shit, I feel like that shit made him way more bigger than what he was before. Like, niggas thought that nigga was gonna fall off this year, but look at this now. Look at his ass now, folks. And then you got Illuminati helping his ass too. I feel like I really feel like that's what helped him keep his fan base too. Cause Illuminati saying that stuff with DDG, how he needed help and stuff. Cause yeah, on that nigga's ass. I ain't gonna lie. With Halle and shit, she was with Beyonce and Jay-Z. Oh, I can't even say it. No, I'm gonna just cut that shit out the video.
His baby mama Halle Bailey came
But I'm talking about, you know who. I'm not trying to risk my channel to get deleted, I ain't gonna lie.
out accusing him of putting hands on her, and in real time we seen this case develop. It went from her accusing him of things to him accusing her of things, being mentally unstable, saying she pulled a knife on him. Just listen to what's going on, because these text messages that came out today and the story that came out today is a little crazy. Now, if you don't know, DDG, this rapper turned YouTuber turned streamer. And he has this huge face on the streamer side of the internet. And along this journey, he would end up meeting Halle Bailey. You know, Disney actor, Disney star, got ties to Beyonce and Jay-Z. And when these two first got together, people had their problems with the idea of that. They didn't like her being with this YouTuber, and people was open about it. And as the years would go on, that feeling would get worse, especially after they had their son. They had this kid, and they would both post about him online, talk about him online, and we would see things really kind of take a weird turn in the relationship. Back in October of last year, her and DDG would break up, right? And leading up to this, they would both constantly have their son on the media, on the platforms, like all of that. And this one time, DDG brought their son on stream with Castanet, and she didn't like this. She would,
I don't know. Me personally, if I ever even get famous and if I ever have a kid in the future, I don't think I would be showing him like that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to really put him out there in that early stage.
would get on Twitter publicly criticizing DDG. She said this: "Hi everyone, just so you know, I'm out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on the stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I'm extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I'm his mother and protector, and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I'm out of town. As a woman experiencing severe postpartum, there are boundaries that I wish to be respected. Nobody knows what someone is going through until they snap." And so she would tweet this out, and the internet started going crazy. I mean, she was getting backlash. And I mean, it makes sense. She posts her son all the time. What's wrong with DDG having him on the stream? And it was this whole thing. And the backlash was getting so intense that
she was posting her son, all the time like that. Yeah, what is wrong with DDG having her on the live stream? Basically doing the same thing, just, in front of a camera recording. And ain't no pictures.
She deactivated all of her social medias, then would turn around, reactivate them, and would basically apologize, saying that, look, I was tripping. She would get on Twitter and say, yesterday, maybe I did overreact and shouldn't have brought it here. I know that Halo was always safe with his dad, and I just don't like finding out what the rest of the world, what my baby is doing. Thank you, Kyle, for the gifts. But even though this came and went, it kind of set the table for these problems to come back. And people were saying it. People online was like, this is not good. And when 2025 came around, we would see exactly that happen. So 2025 came around. DDG streaming a lot. He in his streaming bag. And at the time, people didn't really know that they were going through any more problems until around March. Now, this was when everything would change for DDG and Halle. In March, he would come online basically saying, look, I can't see my son. He was accusing Halle of holding his son from him, and he would get on Twitter and say this: "Been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who try their best to be there. This sucks." Then he would get on stream and explain his situation.
What's good, y'all?
Yeah, what the fuck is that camera quality? That shit worse than mine.
It's not clickbait.
That shit an edit.
Nah, I don't even like.
My dumb ass thought that was real.
Y'all know I like doing like skits and like just having fun on the internet. I don't really like talking about real life, but I feel like I have to, and it's getting to a point where I feel like I'm honestly getting, when it comes to me just wanting to just be a dad. Y'all know how much like I love Halo. It's literally the best thing that ever happened to me, and this is literally my last resort. I feel like I don't have no type of like hurt, bro. Like I don't have no type of say so. This make me seem childish. I just want to be able to see my son when I want to see my son, take my son when I want to take my son. Like I don't care if this make me look childish, if I look like I'm on the internet crazy, whatever I don't care, bro. Like I don't care what nobody thinks. I literally just want to be in my son's life.
And for 2 months, we wouldn't get an update on this until a few days into May. And I mean, this came out of nowhere. An insane case got through on DDG. Halle came out saying, look, DDG been putting his hands on me. That's why I didn't let him see my kid. This one TMZ wrote. Halle Bailey says she had enough of DDG allegedly hitting her. She filed a police report and now she wants court order protection from the father of her child. In docs filed Tuesday in LA, she claims that things got physical in January and they broke up back in October. Halle claims DDG came over to pick up their son and she tried to start a convo with the rapper about a child visitation schedule. As she was putting Halo into the car, she claims DDG got mad and told her to get out of my car. She says the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving them in such an agitated state. And that's when they allegedly started wrestling. She said DDG was pulling her hair, slamming her face on the steering wheel and chipping her tooth. It was looking bad. She was accusing DDG of all of this and said this wasn't a one-time thing. This is something that done happened back to back to back. She said in March, back when DDG first announced everything saying he couldn't see his child, he did some crazy shit. She claims that he was allegedly creeping around her house and that he snuck in the crib with no permission and went in her room taking pictures accusing her of cheating. But not only that, she would post messages with
nigga DG ass like a supervillain. What the fuck?
her and DDG. But this is what TMZ also wrote.
Nigga sound like Omni-Man or some shit. Nigga just sound like Omni-Man.
4 days later, she claims things really exploded when he came to her house. Halle told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home. She claims that's when DDG got quote unquote verbally smashed her Ring camera and ran away with Holly's phone. TMZ also wrote, as she drove off, she claims that DDG threw the phone out the window and yelled at her to go get it, bitch. The incident...
I know I should be laughing, but nigga DDG sound so ultimate supervillain. Nigga DG sound like the Incredible Hulk. I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know, don't make me get angry. Like, what the fuck? Nigga DG sound like you wouldn't like him, he's angry or some shit. This man just turns to a green monster and just starts destroying shit. Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing at this shit though.
Prompted Halle to file a police report, and she says she also has the Ring camera footage to back up her side of the story. And so she accusing him of this. And then remember when I said he allegedly snuck in her room and snuck in the house? She would post messages with her and DDG from around that time. Basically, DDG was mad because rumors came out that she was messing around with Brent Fayez. DDG would text her and say, you think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This a terrible look, makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation, happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have them. I'm on the same time. So he was mad about her allegedly messing around with Brent Fayez. And then Halle told all this to the judge. And the judge listened. The judge was like, I feel like what Halle's saying true. So the judge granted her a DV restraining order, saying that DDG need to stay 100 yards away at all times. But not only did the judge give her permission for that, the judge also gave her permission to take their kid Halo to Italy, where she was filming a movie for 2 months. So it's looking bad for DDG. Getting accused of putting your hands on a baby mama, then she getting a restraining order through on you, it was looking terrible. And when this happened, DDG didn't get a notice. His reaction to this restraining order happened live on stream because he found out when the world found out. And Holly's reasoning for this was she felt like if she would have told DDG what was going on, that she was finna get this restraining order thrown on him, she felt like he might have crashed out or he might have did something.
All right, I'm looking at her story now.
Why are you using this edit?
What?
Oh shit, let's like for like flashbacks or some shit.
Don't even.
That can't even be real. But that can't even be real.
But,
That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here.
Don't even make no.
Call back. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG.
And when the world found this out, we had the internet split in half. I mean, we had one half that was like, I don't think DDG did it. And then we had another half saying, oh yeah, DDG did that. We don't mess with DDG.
It's like what Soul Illuminati said, like, I don't know, don't just turn on DDG unless you hear his side from the story, like, you know, yeah, it's just like, yeah, don't turn on unless you hear his side from the story, because, like, shit, that's one side now, wait for the other before you turn on them. He really did need his fans the most at that point, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, they can manage to stay up, prosper, I ain't gonna lie, but that's really what it was, like, we ain't have this side of the story yet, so we can't just assume that, you know, this nigga really did all that. It wouldn't just make sense, you know. I seen a lot of niggas get turned on because of a fake story that someone told them. I don't know, that someone said about them. And yeah, they would just fall off because of that, but niggas actually listen and stay on this nigga's side, so shit, now we here.
I mean, even Soulja Boy, of all people, was snapping on DDG about this.
You ain't gonna lie, that double we gonna strip that pussy, you fat. When I catch you, we gonna strip you down to your boxes, you fat. We gonna make you walk down Hollywood.
I don't even know why I love it.
Naked, nigga. You fat piece of you fat. Y'all better hope, nigga, by the time I get off tour, y'all ain't gone. I'm pushing up to y'all crib, nigga. Dub, you a
shit random as
you
hell.
stay getting robbed, you stay getting extorted. DDG, you a hoe. Holly don't want you. Your son don't want to see you. You a bitch. I don't beat your ass when I see you. And can't nothing stop it. Ain't nothing save you. You a bitch. Call Aiden Ross. Tell him put us in the ring. I got 10 million cash. You cannot see me from the shoulders up. You gonna die.
Nigga wasted $10 million on that.
You was born a. You ain't never been in the streets. You ain't never shot nobody. You ain't never sold no dope. I done shot bro, nigga. You wanna get shot, little nigga?
And so all of this came out.
I ain't gonna lie.
DDG got this restraining order put on him, and you know, he kept his life going. He would go do this streamer university. If y'all remember Cossanet Stream University, all the streamers, all the clips, DDG was going viral every day during this. But he would also kind of use this as a moment to get a better light in the public, because while he was there, all of these female content creators that were at Streamer University would start dropping these videos saying how good of a man DDG was and how genuine he was. Basically, he had these people speaking good for him, putting out a good word for DDG. And when this happened, Twitter was mad. It was like, nigga, you being weird. Like you got these girls on here supporting you to make you look better because we know what you did. That's how.
Bro, they just. Some niggas will just hear anything and just go with it. Like, they get on this app about that. Like, y'all ain't even hear his side of the story yet. Y'all just want to go with that. Should be told, I ain't gonna lie. No one's ever gonna know the real truth of it. Like, they'll tell you some shit from the story, but they won't tell you the whole thing. Cause I don't know, maybe some prior shit, but should be told, we probably may never know the real truth, or even know if that's the real truth at all. Like, you know.
The internet was feeling. That's how Twitter was feeling. It was a real lot of mixed reviews on this situation. So We had all of this going on. We had people looking at DDG crazy. Then just to make everything worse for DDG, he would get into a fight at DreamCon. More his brother, but it still has something to do with him. He was looking crazy. This fight made it all worse. Evidence that's became public today. These are just some of the alleged messages between him and Halle. And some messages from June 2023. This is what they said. Halle said, "That's not right. I gotta go. I've been trying to be nice. I've been calm. I ain't broken your property or anything. I gotta go." She would also say, "I'm pregnant and you're trying to cause me to have more stress for no reason. I said this morning, respectfully, I'm not arguing with you no more." Then she said, "You want to be petty? You can be petty by yourself. Stop blocking me. Okay, I gave you a chance. You ruined my whole day. I have to work. Your computer is broken now. Goodbye." And she texted again, "Hey, so I'm gonna stop calling you now. You cheated on me. I literally caught you with another girl last night and today you stole my car, all while I'm pregnant. I can't do this no more. I tried to call you to tell you I'm going to the doctor. I'm leaving work. I'm tired and I tried. Please don't say I didn't tell you when I'm blowing up your phone." Then he would post
That nigga was 10 steps ahead. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, you should delete them messages. I ain't gonna lie.
some more messages. "I can't do this if this is how it's gonna be. I want to be free. Wish you the best in everything that you do in the future." DDG would say, "How come you can take my things and I can't take yours? Just give me my laptop back and I'll happily give you your car keys. I'll bring you your keys when you get home. Just let me know when you home." Then they would go back. Some older messages. Halle mad at him. She texting him, "Answer the effing phone. Answer the phone. I'm gonna try one more time. If you don't answer, it's over forever. I'm not playing." DDG would say, "I just want to be left alone, please." And she would say back, "I'm calling for help. I have a knife, but you don't care, do you?" DDG would respond, "Have a knife for what?"
Shit fucked up. I don't know if this is like some manipulation shit, but if it is, shit fucked up.
Then later on, 2022, this was August of 2022, these messages were kind of jumping back and forth. It was just a jumble of messages. 2022, she would say, "I will be successful. I don't need to be with someone who's going to demean me. You like that I'm insecure. It makes you feel good about yourself. I'm not doing this no more. Keep your phone on airplane mode. But when I die, don't say nothing. Don't come to my funeral or anything. F you. Be happy that these are the last texts you will get from me." This
And it wasn't some manipulation ass shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
some messages will come out from March of last year where she was still going. He said, "Weird, that I've had enough. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Please don't contact me. If you need to contact me, reach out to these other people." She said, "I hate you. You are the most horrible person I ever met. I wish I didn't have to fight you, but you continue to let me down every time. You openly flirt and help every other woman in the world but me. You hate me and want me to die. I want to die because of you." Well, the way she was acting in some of these messages, she was blaming it on postpartum. It was like, she going through what she going through. And then we had, people saying that, DDG was out here cheating. I mean, that's a valid point. She crashing out because you cheating. But these were just some of the messages. Now, the actual lawsuit here is 91 pages, so long that I can't read everything in one video, but I can go through some of the things just to read. It's more text messages, it's more of them going back and forth, threats getting sent to them. I'm gonna just read you some of these sections from this lawsuit. Section 11 says, Halle habitually used to verbally abuse and profane language, often yelling "F you, you're stupid," calling them a bitch. Section 11 says petitioner Halle will frequently demean me by telling me that I'm not enough of a man for her and that these verbal assaults would often occur in the presence of others, including family members, and most troubling for me, our infant child. Incidents of this nature occurred repeatedly throughout the relationship. Section 12 wrote, despite the instability, petitioner disclosed in or about April of 2023 that she was pregnant with our son. We had multiple conversations of our plans to co-parent together, even though our relationship had ended. Despite recognizing that our relationship was unstable, I still wanted to move forward with having our child and was prepared to take on that responsibility. At the time, I made it clear to Halle that I would support whatever decision she ultimately made regarding the pregnancy, as long as I was kept informed and included in the process. My only request was to be a part of the decision. Section 13 says, in June of 2023, I discovered that Halle attempted to terminate the pregnancy without my knowledge or consent, regardless of our prior discussions to parent the child together. On or about June 6, 2023, she contacted me complaining that she was bleeding and in pain, and in my effort to assist, I contacted her OBGYN and learned that the petitioner had attempted to abort the baby, but failed to take the second abortion dose. Section 29. Notably, on August 16, 2024, I documented one such outburst by her as we were leaving the Bruno Mars concert. which we had attended with our son. During this incident, she became upset and demanded we leave. As I was driving home from the concert, she became verbally and emotionally unhinged in the presence of our child. She began to hit me while I was driving the car. He says Halle had no regard for her personal safety or that of their infant son.
Shit fucked up, like, shit, she doing that while he there. Imagine what she doing, like, I don't know, while she's alone with him or some shit, like, I'm talking about while she alone with the child, like, damn, that should be fucked up.
It also said, ended up pulling the car over so that I could de-escalate her volatility and make sure that we were safe. I recorded her outburst to preserve a record of her behavior as it reflected an ongoing pattern of volatility that has continued to jeopardize both my emotional well-being and our son's sense of safety and stability. I'll play this recording during the trial. However, attached here in Exhibit 2 is a true and correct transcript of that recording. Another one, Section 31. Talking about something from this year. It says this: on or about January 18th, 2025, petitioner agreed that I could pick up our son Halo for an overnight visit. However, when I arrived at her residence, she insisted that we discuss and formalize a visitation schedule, an issue that had become increasingly contentious due to her repeated pattern of using Halo as a means of control. After placing Halo in his car seat, she unexpectedly entered the backseat of the vehicle and refused to exit, effectively preventing me from exercising my custodial time. Despite my repeated requests for her to leave the car, she locked herself inside with Halo and grew increasingly agitated. Concerned for my safety and our well-being of our son, I called my mother for guidance on how to proceed. During the incident, she demanded that I talk to her and make a schedule, and then proceeded to strike me from the back seat by launching herself over the center console into the front seat to punch me. As she did so, her own momentum caused her to hit her head on the steering wheel. At no point did I strike her. In fact, I attempted to shield myself by restraining her arms to prevent further punch.
I was gonna say, like, the way this, the way she be talking about DDG, like, in these cases and shit, she been making it sound this man with incredible Hulk mode on her and some shit just started being the shower. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, this man had, like, some gamma radiation, just turned green and started being the shower every time they got to argue. Like, what? So,
and that was a lot. I mean, you can go through that and you can read all of these different things that he put in this order, that he put in this emergency filing, and it's crazy. Now, like I said, I can't go through every single thing, but that did look bad for her. If he's saying all of this and he submitted it to the courts, if it's true, this don't look good. He showed dozens of texts and different examples of proof where she was acting crazy or acting out of pocket. And for some of these situations, postpartum can't be an excuse that people can use, because some of these messages from 2022 where she was wilding and she wasn't pregnant in 2022. It's just a crazy situation, and this still doesn't clear DDG either though, because, you know, he was cheating, he was doing certain things, and she's still saying that, you know, she got this ring camera video proof of DDG acting crazy. She probably claimed.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I flow with DDG. I ain't gonna lie, I flow with DDG heavily, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, shit's just crazy from both sides. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what to think. But that Halle shit, that shit is fucked up, I ain't gonna lie.
Claiming that she got other proof of DDG acting crazy. So just because DDG might have came out and posted these receipts and posted these messages going back years, that don't mean that nigga wasn't doing nothing either. We really gotta wait and see what comes out, because she's still saying that ring camera footage is out there. She could drop that, have DDG looking crazy. She could put out some other proof having DDG looking crazy. This whole situation is crazy, and with time is going to unfold, and we're going to see what's going to come. We don't know what's coming. We don't know what she got in the tuck, what she going to put out on this man, because something going to come out. DDG just did all of this. He dropped 94 pages on Halle. She going to drop something on him. Let me get y'all thoughts in the comments though.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, this whole situation is fucked up, but I already know how this type of shit goes. Like, I feel like we wouldn't really know the real truth of it, because, look, you gotta think about it. One side's always gonna make the other seem bad, and the other side's gonna make the other seem bad. So Hailey's gonna keep on trying to make DDG seem more bad, while DDG's gonna make, you know, Hailey seem more bad. That should be happening, especially with shit like this. Like, yeah, I don't know what to think of it, but I ain't gonna lie, I am tired. If you fuck with the video, like and subscribe, follow all my socials, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.